it. Like, you have to respect the fact that this is and I'm not saying he's a snake, but when you have a danger that's an obvious danger, you have to prepare yourself. Well, a couple of things to avoid that or eliminate it, because eventually the only thing it's going to do, the eventuality of the reality is quite evident. If we keep going in this direction, we now, in light of what has happened, we now have an idea of the direction of where we're going. Before, it was, how you know it's going to be bad? Oh, give him a shot, right? That was the rhetoric during the campaign. Well, now, instead of Mr. Trump subsiding from some of his outlandish claims during his campaign, he's actually executing them. Right? The infrastructure has been set. The infrastructure was in place all of these years. And so now, in his second term, he's able to leverage that infrastructure, starting with the Supreme Court and countless other people in this country that have been strategically put in position so that when it comes to legislation, when it comes to rolling out the agenda, their agents are in place. And so I say to, in particular, Democratic, what if y'all been doing all these years? Like, does it really take this long to respond? Like, and how could you be caught this off guard? Like, this off guard? I can understand you can, but golly, like, they are just really struggling to galvanize. And so people have been asleep at the wheel. Maybe they can participate in this new movement, but we need this new movement that I speak of. It's got to come from the ground up. I don't have all the answers, but I do think that you are right. We have to work in unison. With the recent NBA championship, which is a simple metaphor, you had a group of young people that had never achieved that level of success. And they didn't worry about anybody else. The team focused on each other. They knew what the plan was. They stayed focused, and they were able to achieve greatness. And that's what it's got to be. We black folks, understand we got a whole lot of problems, but we can't be stymied by these community stripes and beefs and all of that stuff. It just seems like, this app has just run rampant with that at this point. It's like people just keep asking why, and nobody is taking time out to go and study and read and learn and develop. Like, they're just not doing it, obviously, because if you were doing that, you would see less of these type of rooms. You would see less of this vitriol. You would absolutely unequivocally see less of it. But yeah, so at some point people got to pull back and sharpen this. So there's and I'll land with this. There was a old lumberjack and a new lumberjack. New lumberjack comes in, muscular, great body, built physique, all of that, in the prime of his youth. And each day, the older lumberjack would come back with a higher ratio of wood. And the guy would go out, the young guy would go out every day and work real hard, right? And one day he finally asked the OG, he's like, OG, how do you do this? Like, I'm strong, I got muscles, I work faster, but every day you come back with more lumber. He says, son, I take time out to sharpen my axe. Right? So we need to sharpen our axe. We got to sharpen our axe. We got to prepare our tools. We have to lay out we got to assess the terrain. You know what the terrain is. It's a fucking wild terrain. We have a president in charge that runs this country like a game show. He's putting pressure on the Senate to sign this by July 4th so that he can package that up into a promotional Independence Day. I got it signed. And the irony that signing by July 4th is contrary to our very fucking Constitution. Yet, he wants to rewrite history and make a claim that this bill is some type of liberation or declaration of independence from whatever is in his small mind. So these are the things that we're up against. We have to be more creative. We got to be more agile. We got to start. This ain't the time to get stuck. And we got to be agile. We got to have cognitive agility. That's what I'm saying. We got to have cognitive agility. When we see the bullshit, we call it, we assess it, boom, we move on. We see it, we call it, boom, we move on. And then we create a data bank of everything that we know is going down and what's going on, and then legally